So I'm on the way to where my brother Robert is buried in Dahlonega at a little Mill Creek Baptist Church is the name of it. It's Mill Creek Baptist Church Cemetery. And I just passed up the most beautiful scenery. I was trying to get it, but I'm a little late. But the drive up here is just incredible. I mean, the beauty is beyond belief. So I was trying to get that, but I missed part of it. There was mountains and trees and blue sky, and I was hoping more of that would show up, but I'm not sure it will right at this moment. So if I can catch it next time, I'll be back. Some of the ride up to Dahlonega. It's just so pretty. In the woods again, still on the way to the cemetery. Look at these winding roads. Now they're probably going to stop because I turned the camera on.
In a quarter mile at the traffic circle, take the first exit onto Highway 53.
Oh brother, traffic circle. They need to get rid of these things. They're dangerous.
What?
So guys, my daughter and I are at Mill Creek Baptist Church in Dahlonega, Georgia. And this is where my brother is buried in the church cemetery right there. So I've done a little bit on this before, but I believe this was the old church. I think this is the church that was here when my brother died. But since then, they've built a new church on the same property right over there. So that's actually the one they use now, called Mill Creek Baptist Church. And this was the church they used when my brother passed away. So his services were here. And I sure wish, it's Sunday. I was hoping somebody would be here and I can get to see inside of here. But see, it says right up at the top, there's a sign up above. But it says Mill Creek Baptist Church. I believe it says church on the bottom. Kind of hard to read. Let me see if I back up. But I think they use it for another kind of a building now. But anyway, this is where he would have been, what his service would have been, and then they would have brought him over to the graveyard next to the cemetery and buried him. There's two pavilions too, and I think one of them is the old one and one is the new. I think this one right ahead is the new one, and there's one right next to it, behind it, that I believe is the old one. But unfortunately, I had my nieces, Bobby, Jean, my brother Robert's daughter, was supposed to be here, and also Phyllis. Phyllis couldn't come here today because she can't be away from home long because she's taking care of someone that has extreme medical issues, and she can't be that far away from home. That recently came up. She wasn't planning on this happening, and then Bobby Jean has her own business and she cleans, and so she has a client she's been working with, and she has to get this huge place done by Monday, so she wasn't able to get here today. So it's just my daughter and I who came out here. Although I saw Phyllis last night, I'm going to see her later. But I'll take you over to Bobby's grave. And I already placed flowers in his stone. I love this cross right here. That big cross. But I'm going to walk over to his grave and show you how beautiful it is, the new stone. It's a pretty little graveyard. It's kept up nicely. Some old stones here, and then there's some new ones too. So people are still being buried in here. I went through some of these stones the last time I was here, last October. So I have an old video with all of that. Here's that beautiful cross. I think it's just, I don't know if it's for someone here or if it just shows you the center of the cemetery. Because there's this here too. In front of it, I'm not sure. And this, can't read any of this stuff. It's so old. But anyway, my brother's grave is right over here. I guess I had to come back and take a detour because a couple graves were in the way of getting to it, so here we go. This is my brother's grave right here. This was from when he passed away. It's been here since. This is all that marked his grave before, this little plaque that says Robert L. Williams, 1934 to 1962. And somebody had, when we came out here last time, somebody put an angel at the head of his grave. And I see they just moved it to the front now that his stone is in. And this is his beautiful stone with the angel in front. And then, look how pretty this is. Got a little angel on there. I asked for the angel. I said, do you have a kneeling angel praying? And that's what they put on Robert L. Williams. For some reason, I didn't want his actual dates on there, but I think he was born July 7th, 1934, and I can't remember the date in August that he passed away, but it was in August 1962. And I put on there beloved husband, father, son, and brother. Because Robert was married with one daughter who was 2 years old when he died. Robert was in jail, in prison for a minor offense. It was like he was switching license plates on a car or something. And the day he was supposed to be released, he was getting ready and he had, I guess, some halfway decent shoes. The inmate he was in there with wanted his shoes. Robert wouldn't give them to him, and the guy ended up stabbing him to death. So he never made it home from prison, even though he was only in there for a couple of months. But rest in peace to my brother Robert. I'm so glad you have this stone. This makes my heart so happy. And I brought these beautiful flowers. And I have brought some Halloween flowers too, right here, with eyeballs. But I'm not sure I'm going to leave them in there because I won't be able to come back. And I don't want them sitting there all year long. Maybe I'll just lay them across the front like this before I leave. But there you go. That's Robert's grave. So rest in peace, brother. I'll see you one day. So I was, I don't think I was even 4. Yeah, I was 3 years and 10 months old when he passed away. And because my family was split up in 1959 is when our family was split up. My mother died in 58. I never knew Robert. But when I heard he was here and I came out and saw him and saw he didn't have a stone, it just, that kind of stuff bothers me. So, my niece Phyllis also chipped in for this stone with me. God bless her. She offered to do it. I never asked. And right away she said, let me go in a half with you. So she split it with me. So thank you, Phyllis. I love you, man. That was awful sweet of you to do. So there you go. Rest in peace, Robert. I love you. Thanks, guys. I just saw this beautiful edged stone that's in color, guys. This is where my brother's laid to rest at. Still, Mill Creek Baptist Church in Dahlonega, Georgia. So I just wanted to come and see it. Let me see if there's something on the back. And it just says pain. But anyway, this is a look around at the entire cemetery. It's a very pretty cemetery. It's kept up nicely. It's just a typical old-time church cemetery with the stones. I love how these are framed. I would like to get that done for my brother. I'm not sure how you get that done, though. Because that looks like cement or something. Do you have to call a masonry guy? Or, I mean, I've never done anything like that before. But I would sure love to have my brother's framed like that. That would be really pretty. I don't know, we'll see. One thing at a time, I guess, huh? But that should be the last stone I have to buy for my family, unless I end up having to buy one for my sister, my twin sister. We'll see what happens there. But yeah, rest in peace, Robert. I love you, Robert. Rest in peace to everyone here.